Welcome to the most heretical stream on the internet. I give you Wooly1169.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to the stream and welcome back for Eco. Batman is here. Thank you for claiming first, and Calzamar as well. Welcome in, guys. We last time did some blasting to get some gold out, and I haven't actually done any more blasting because, well, I haven't needed the gold yet. But we also, while we were there, started scooping out some of the crushed granite, and that I have done. It's nowhere near all of it. Because as we calculated, I think last time, it's like 600 or 700 or something, probably blocks per blast. So it's a lot of crushed granite. And so it takes a lot of time. And I didn't have as much time as I hoped I would between Thursday and today. So I didn't get as much done as I thought I would. But we do have stuff we can work toward today. One of those is composite lumber, getting everything we need to be able to do the scroll. And then also we can continue to work on electronics and industry as well as oil drilling and see how far we can get in those things. So switching in here. So I have put all modern upgrade 2 in all of the tables that need modern upgrades. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Dang it. I hate it when this game does this. It doesn't spawn in all the things. We need to go for a small walk here. It doesn't spawn in all the things, and then we can't see certain tables. The bakery is missing. The stove is missing. The kitchen is missing. And I don't know why, but it does that. So we just need to go for our walk. But we can use this walk to reveal some of the off-camera work that I did do. I think I did off-camera anyway. I don't think we did all of this on camera. But over here, the bridge is totally complete. There are no bugs, only features, yes. The bridge is totally complete, including a bit of the road on the other side here. Except for, of course, the side pieces there that are going to eventually be railings. I did get some more stone roads that I pulled up from the existing stone road around town there and did extend them out this far, but obviously we have more to go here, all the way to the end and then down at least. And so we have more, and I don't know if we have that kind of stone road around or not, but we'll see. Yeah, Osha would be pleased to see railings for sure. Rogue Bell, welcome in. A dad joke. Not a dad joke in a while. Let me pull that list up. Hey, good evening. I'm good. Let's see. How does Darth Vader like his bagels toasted? How does Darth Vader like his bagels toasted? On the dark side. A little on the dark side. Hopefully this walk respawn to those tables in. If not, we're going to have to actually log out and log back in. You're welcome, Calzamar. See, I saw the bakery oven was missing. I was hoping we wouldn't need it. It's back. Okay, and then these two are back as well. Yeah, so everything's here now. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tables in here are moderns. Then we have the lab and the refinery, and we're going to eventually have a second refinery going, I think. And then we also will have a lot more tables that will take modern upgrades. Going through here... Modern Upgrades 3 is the next one, and that will need the composite lumber. So we definitely will want to get composite lumber researched. Everything else is steel, so we're good on that front. And then, of course, some basics, which we'll have to get some stone mined up and be ready to go there as well. So composites is our next deal. What does composites take? Lots and lots of dendro papers. Shocking. Dendro Advanced are the hewn log ones. Dendro Moderns are the lumber ones. Metallurgy Moderns are the steel ones. And Engineering Moderns are the mechanics ones. And then a bunch of basics and a bunch of advanceds. I use a snipping tool here to take a quick snip of that panel so that I have it for reference as we continue along here. Come on, thing. There we go. And back to that screen. There we go. That way we can make some reference. So we're going to need a crap ton of stone. We need to make 20 more basic researches. Oh, and I am making 20 culinary modern papers because we're going to need them for more of the modern upgrades too. I have a bunch of modern upgrades 1 made that need to be upgraded, as well as gears, of course. So as I have time and ability to make boiled sausages, I do boil sausages. But they require electricity, so I like to not only run that, but also run electronics, or run the oil pumps, or run something that also uses electricity, so as to not waste the pollution unnecessarily, at least. All right, so lots and lots of wood, which we do have, lots and lots of stone, which we do need to get. So let's start with the wood, since we do have it already on hand. And we need to make, actually I should have looked, we need to make at least 7 dendro modern. Earth's wife Ella wasn't great at conquering planets, but she did make it easier to navigate the Death Star. Elevator? Yes. Let's see. A dendro modern is going to need 21.38 apiece. Let's extend that out. Ugh. 5 is 200. 5 again is 40. 5 again is 8. I'm going to make 8, even though we only need 7, because 8 is more efficient than 7. We'll use that one for something at the end, probably. And I do have, I think I have more paper to bring in here. So we need 171 lumber. That shouldn't be too hard to make. 171. 171. 171 lumber is going to cost me, let's see, probably, $200 isn't a good number. 400, let's see, 80 is a good number. So if we did 160, that'd be a lot. That's a lot. Well, actually, wait a minute. Do I have any in stock? I have lots in stock. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have 172 in stock already. I don't need to make any. Okay. That makes that life easier. But we do have to make hewn papers, so we'll have to get the math on that one going. Let's put these in the truck. Steam truck. Steam truck. There we are. -1. We don't need 172. We only need 171. I do have a few hewn, so we can figure that part out too. Lurkin Rogue Bell. Alrighty. Oh, I got some slag to brush. Let's see. Research. Oh yeah, here's some paper. Let's put that paper in also. There. That one odd one. I don't know how I got that, but whatever. And then we can do these. Actually, they should already be starting. They are. And then Dendro Modern, or Dendro Advanced. We needed 15 of those. And making those is not any more or less efficient, regardless of how many we do. So we're going to do 15. Actually, that's a good number. 15 is a good number. 285 hewn on that. Go ahead and feed this labor in here. 285 hewn logs. That's a few. Let's see. I have a bunch. Let's do multiples of 16. 256 there. And then 16 dowels. 256 dowels. What we need. That'll do. That's going to take 11 and a half minutes. I need more food. So I made some Bear Supreme. I don't know how long we'll stick with these because they were kind of expensive. But I'm eating 2 of those, 3 sweet salads. And these are also going to run out pretty soon. And 1... Let's actually go ahead and make the sweet salads because we are using a lot of them. Let's see. Sweet. 20 is not going to last very long. Let's do 40. That means I need to make a batch of 20 fruit salads and more than 20 basic salads. And I need 72 simple syrup. $72 simple syrup. And I have 1. So 71 at least, but I think I'm most efficient if I make them at multiples of 4, so we'll do 72. Yep. That is. Okay. There. Make that priority over the oil. Make an oil because I used it all. Off camera. And then that should take care of that. Oh, 20 fruit salads, I think it was. And, yeah. 20 fruit salads and more than 20 basic salads. I've been doing the mixed fruit salad. Yeah. 20 of those. Means I should go pick berries.
Heretic.
And Caledorn. Welcome in. And I need to go pick tomatoes too, apparently. Alright. Now what are you going to do? Please do not pick you. Closest we'd have to do is jellyfish. Like, closest to Caledorn there is jellyfish. You lion? No, these are not pickable yet. Or it's bugged out. It's bugged out. Doggone it. Because I can't even target these to pick them. Alright, let's see if I can exit. And back in. See if that fixes it. Otherwise I'll have to close the game client entirely. Hate it when it does that. Flame Batman. Yes. Third, welcome in. How are y'all doing tonight? Ass is tired. Long day. I saw your post in Aussie's Discord. That sounded rough. Well, don't hit the TV. Watch it if you like, but don't hit it. Also, I think this is a bug with starting and stopping the server so much, but berries aren't showing the fact that there are berries to pick on the bushes until I hit them. And then they magically show the berries that are pickable as I'm picking them. And I was thinking about berries, by the way, and whether I should keep them up here and dig a tunnel ramp to come up here from the tunnel we've been digging under the mountain. And I don't think I want to put them up there. I think I want to put them over here. This happens to be ground that is on the same height as the main part of the town, almost, basically. Let's see. Question about the game. Besides solo players, you could have X more players. What would you say is the number? Is that number by chance? That's a really, really tough question to answer because it depends. Kind of a good small group is around 5. Because you can easily distribute the tasks among yourselves, I should say. And then you kind of have enough people to do everything while not having too many people. If too many is a concern, at least. Otherwise, probably somewhere in the neighborhood of 20, though, makes a really good community game, like a really good server, in terms of like getting into, the edge of massive multiplayer, but still a really good group of people. So that's a good one, and we hope to have around that many when we do community servers on occasion. Addicted, welcome in. Anyone talked about your car's extended warranty? Not lately, nope. Thank God. Here's some random tomatoes we'll pick. Beauty of buying a car semi-recently is that I don't have to worry about extended warranties yet. Couple of berry bushes here. I'll grab those, and then we can head back in. And then we'll go back out and pick up tomatoes. Ooh, look at those tomatoes. Don't those look lovely? Well, maybe I'll grab some tomatoes here before we go back in, since they're right here. And if you notice, when I picked those tomatoes that were all ugly, the vine itself disappeared. That is, I've learned to ignore your stupid wordplay questions. Yes, I ignored that one. I ignored that one entirely. Yeah, Addicted. I even noticed that you asked the same question twice, or made the same exact post twice. Alright, nerd, have a good night. Get some rest. Make them pay for what they did to you. Or something. I both simultaneously miss and don't miss the, traveling for work thing. Not that I ever did that much of it, but are the tomatoes black? That's because they were poisoned by pollution. And so the vine itself vanished, though, when I picked it, because it is no longer healthy enough to regrow. It is removed instead. Kind of a odd but accurate feature of the game. Mr. Black, when Wally comes near them, is they're allergic to Wally. Pretty much, yeah. Unless you put a bunch of vinegar and sugar in with them and turn them into ketchup or something, I'm allergic to them. Neither of us like each other. We are full now. We'll get some more of those in a minute. Did I? Yeah, kind of. Tomato. Tomato seed. Tomato. We'll get another handful of those and the rest of that patch and any that we can see in between here and there. And then we'll be good. Ketchup on eggs and bacon? No. Nope. 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 I know a lot of people put ketchup on eggs, but just nope. Iron ducks, welcome in. What's quacking? Tabasco sauce, I've heard too. Yeah, or any kind of hot sauce. Heard and seen. Scrambled egg sandwich. No, still no ketchup. Nope. We have a craving for roast pumpkin, so we'll go fulfill that in just a moment. Alright, that should do on the tomatoes and berries thing. Yeah, I had a friend in college. I need to also grab those the syrup thingies. I was going to do something else, and then I just forgot what it was. Oh, the roast pumpkin. I had a friend in college who would... we had a Wendy's on campus, and between... yeah, I did have one or two. Between classes, we'd all kind of gather in one place for lunch. And there was a Wendy's, and it was in the student union, and there was a Wendy's in the student union. And he would usually bring his lunch, because he drove in, so he would bring his own lunch to save money. But once or twice a week, he would get the Wendy's. Probably once a week. But he'd still bring his lunch bag, because in the lunch bag was a bottle of ketchup. Nice, iron ducks. And so he would still be bringing his lunch bag, even on his days to eat out. He'd eat the Wendy's because that Wendy's didn't have like the pump dispenser ketchup. They only gave you packets. And it was a weird law. Basically, it was a law evasion that they were doing at the time. But I don't think I have any roast pumpkin. But they didn't have the pump, so they would just hand you packets. He didn't want to open like 27 packets of ketchup, so he'd bring his bottle and would eat a little bit of fries with his ketchup. Yeah, no roast pumpkin made. Okay, so we need to make some of that. We need to eat 2 of them. Yeah, that's fine. Just make 2. Poor man's borch. Need to make more sugar too. Holy crap. Alright, that craving's been satisfied. I may need to take the tractor out and harvest some more beets pretty soon. Yeah. Make a few more of this. Borscht. Ah, yes. Okay, so hewn logs, that's what we were doing. We need like 285 of them. We made 256 and had some otherwise, so let's see if we can find those. Doodly-doo. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's 150. Wait, did I miscount? Or are they still being made? I bet you I ran out of logs. But let's transfer these over. And then we'll have some left to go. But I can't see that I ran out because reasons. Scrolly. Right here. Right there. Yeah, I know what borscht is. Oh, Iron Ducks doesn't know. Yep. Oh yeah, we are a bit short on ye old logs here. Looks like we need 144. Plus 7. How does it stew if it's cold? That is the question of the ages. Okay, I do think there's some logs over behind us here. Yeah, there is. Okay, good. Those can go in there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's 160. That might just be enough. Eastern European, don't ask. Mm-hmm. Alright, so the next thing we need is 3 at minimum Metallurgy Modern papers. No. Oh, yes, Metallurgy Modern. Yep. Metallurgy Modern. These will be made in groups of 40. Not going to make 40 of them. I could do 8, but that might also be too much. Let's see, 5 and 8. But you know something you will learn? You do not have a choice. Let's do some Excel math here. Let's see, friend in Russia, asked what he's been doing with what turmoil and war is it? I cannot complain. Yes. Alright, so it's 855 and 14, well, it's 855 divided by 200. 1425 divided 200. 4.28. Yep, okay, good. And then let's see, this times that. The number 1 is fixed there. The A is fixed there. Okay. Quick Excel math says we should make 3's not actually bad. It's not the best number. 7 would be better, but 3's not bad. We could do actually, yeah. 7's better, but 3's not bad, and we need 3. So let's just make 3. I'm short on lumber. I apparently miscalculated something. Miscounted, miss-somethinged. We'll have to make some of that. Oh well. So that's going to need about 15 rebar more and about 20 steel. And I think I should have the steel. Rebar I might have to make, but I did make some steel just a little bit ago. Should be good on that. I have rebar, it'll be in here. I do have. Then let's not do it that way. Have it all. Then we can see what we have extra when we're done. Looks like 4 rebar, and we're perfect on the steel. I could take those 4 back, I suppose. Okay. And then we need 2 engineering papers. This might be another 3 situation. Actually, 5.7, 14.25. That's a 4 and a 10. That's going to be a 40. All right, I need the Excel back then. Let's see. So this is 228 divided by 40. This is 228 divided by 40. We'll leave that alone. And 570 divided by 40. 4 isn't bad. How many do we need again? 2. Are these used for anything else that we still have to make? Great question. So composites, baking, masonry, and then cutting edge. Advanced baking does not need them. Advanced masonry does need them. Okay, so we can make more than that if we want. I think we should. How many does masonry need? As many as 8. Possibly fewer. Actually, definitely fewer because we're gonna boost our efficiency before we get there. So, 10. It'd be like 6 probably. That's like 8 of them. 8's not bad. Do 8. Look up finished sandwich cake, a traditional birthday cake. Oh dear. And what about cutting edge cooking? Yes, I'm going to do cutting edge cooking. No, we don't need them for that. So let's do 8. 8 of these. 46, 46, and 114. 46, 46, and 114. And I need to smelt some iron. I don't think I have any stashed away. We could do 40 of those too. And whatever I said, 114. Need food. Okay, good. Yeah, that's a good qualifier there, because there's certain parts of the world that would be like, what? Food? Alright, so that was 38. This was 19. And this is gonna be 57. Like 114 iron at least, so that's just one batch of iron. Need more food again. Yeah, I think I'm gonna get off the Bear Supreme. They're really expensive, and while it's really good skill point wise, XP wise, I'm not that bothered. I don't think we'll make any more of that. Iron. Smelting iron. Put this module back in. We were doing steel earlier. I was doing steel earlier. Iron. And if I make 40 of these, that gets me 160. I need to bring up some more iron concentrate. 6 more. Which I do have. What you're seeing? Yeah, that's what you're seeing. I have more down here. That's 5. Guess I could have done this differently. That's 6. Okay, that should do. We need to crush 1, 2, 3, 4 slags. Okay. That'll take care of that, and then we gotta mine a crap ton of stone. We're gonna need 20 basics, which is 600 stone, plus 4 more advanced. Actually, we're gonna probably 8 advanced. Well, actually, let's take a look, because yeah, those don't count. So 8 advanced, which is advanced 152. Also, we need to grab the rest of that wood. Hew. There you are. Where do I need of this? I don't have any idea. I don't need all of it, but I don't have any idea what I do need, so... And we need to make more lumber. Guess we can do another batch of 80 or whatever the small batch is. Yeah. And that means I need 380 boards. That means I need to go get my module for the boards. Here. Bark. Sawboard. 380, is that what I said? All good enough. Do that. I need to go get some more wood. Have some just down the road. That should be fine because we're making boards. Okay. Okay. Eat through the rest of that you needed. No, not yet. Stone mining, then, yes. Should I go mine stone where I'm actually going to make some progress on something? I think so. Let's go back into the tunnel. To the end of where we were digging a long time ago. Actually, I have all this stone right here. Let's do that first. Use the stone that's in the way first. I do have some of this that we don't want. Take that first. Then this will be added on to that. Yeah, use the stone we have before we go get more. And I see that I need to fix the asphalt output too. And the asphalt. Right. 20. 20 of those. Half of what I need, not even. You were done with the hewn, so I can move the hewn back out. Over here. Hopefully still scroll to that point. Hewn out, stone in. Rivets could come out. We don't need them anymore. They go in here. Bottom, I think, right? So far. I do have some other stone around. Almost fit all this in there. Can't quite yet. Let's fix that asphalt output. I think I was just sliding some of it down. Yeah, down into here. Also going to be in the way. Addicted. You're going to be one crushed rock short. Actually, I don't think you will. You should still have one more slag being crushed. No? Did I? Oh, because I just made... Right. I just made a bunch of iron. So that's one more, and that'll be plenty then. Yep, that'll do. Westworld is a show. I think it might still be a show, or... I don't know. I only watched the first season. It was okay. No, I shouldn't say that. It was pretty good. But I don't know. I didn't ever return to it. I think that's when COVID happened, and shows were all screwed up for a while. And I just didn't bother at that point. After that point, I should say. There. That'll do, pig. Okay, so we can go back now for more lumber. Module, this one. And it was 80 crafts, which is 160, which is 380 boards. And that's exactly the number of nails that I have. Nailed it! Waterworld was awesome. I don't know what you're talking about. Alrighty, so that's that. Let's see. The machining stuff is done, so we should be able to transfer those over. Let's go back over here. And mechanics. That, this, that, and then I will transfer them all back when the time comes. Waterworld was a great movie. I fully agree with me. off to get more stone now. Oh, I can move these in there too. No, I cannot. Too much wood. So that means I need to find... Oh god, what is that called? No. 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 Yes. Costner's worst movie. I think he's probably done worse. Like, he would probably tell you he's done worse. But, that said, it was not well liked critically. And it even was a flop in the box office. But, I really liked it. Actually, I think one of the only movies I own on, one of the few movies that I own on, like, a higher end. I don't know how I managed that one, but okay. Like Blu-ray or whatever. Edition of it. Yeah. It was a little too, I think, cerebral for... like, too science fiction cerebrally for a lot of people. It put a lot of people off. I think that's the deal anyway. You know, people are very judgmental against certain types of science fiction. That being one of them. I agree fully. You and I, Iron Ducks, are on the same page there. Let's go... The hell? Oh. More than enough. Yep. Alright, and then the rest of these can go on the blue roof? Well, they can't, but they can almost go there. Caledorn? Now, see, Caledon, I would expect you to have possibly seen Waterworld in all of your many, many, many years of existence. And the fact that it's, you know, Waterworld, which is kind of, you know, right up your alley. 152 mortared stone. 152. Some. Maybe too much. Let's go with that number to start with. Oh, that's right. That's right. But actually, that's the reason why I would have expected you to see it. I should have expected you to see it, I should say. For that exact reason. Or am I misremembering the reason? I may be misremembering the reason. I have mental issues for some reason. Today? Just today. Not always, just today. Do I have the reason backwards? Yeah, I will probably start Andor once I finish Daredevil. The show's over anyway, isn't it? I mean, he only missed like 6 episodes. Yeah, I enjoyed season 1 of Andor. I will have to agree with you on that one. Looks like we're going to need another 40 or so mortared stinger. But I figured we would need. And we have the right damn table. Over here. Patrick Stewart is one of the characters in Elder Scrolls Oblivion. This year's most interesting. Andor is actually giving you real philosophical challenges to ponder. Yeah, I mean, it's a deeper show than most Star Wars. With it being like a, procedural or whatever you want to call it. It's definitely a deeper show. Cartoons offend your tentacles because you're insane? Ne'er a truer statement has ever been uttered. Nair. Okay, simple syrup. Needed to get moved down here. And then, to grab that lumber. I'm just going to take a stack of it for now. See how much more we actually need. Up 102 statements. You sure there have been some true statements, but like Earth is not the center of the universe is fucking large, etc. etc. Matthew Joseph, welcome in. I'm not going to read the rest there, but Matthew Joseph, welcome in. Thank you for the follow. Yes, we still need 20 more. 20 more lumber. Joseph, same care as Andor. Acolyte and how horrendous that was, it put you off. Eladar knows all about mouthful. And/or mouthfuls. All right. I think we've got everything we need. Truer words have ne'er been said. Uh-huh. Just to verify, 23 and 8. 23 and 8. And then it goes down to 0 and 0. Work. Okay. That'll take 16 minutes. So while that's taking 16 minutes... No, sorry, 11 minutes. Try again? We're gonna run out here pretty soon. Thank you for the hydrate. I'm glad you caught the correct spelling of Nair too, Caledorn. That was very good. That's what I like to see. Alright, I think it's just about time to boil some sausage for the rest of those papers. Or for some of those papers. Some. Do 20, and I will craft another 40 sausage. I mean, you should know how to spell that, given your penchant for the Queen or the King's English. But still, you never know. Also, you're welcome for penchant too. Not anymore. Oh, this is going to use random bits because it's using the oldest stuff first. Yeah, alright, well, whatever. Oh, did I screw it up? Oh, man. Penchant? That was close. Close enough for an American. All that hunting we did last time yielded quite a bit of meat. It's nice. Okay, so since we've done all of that stuff, I think it's time. Batman. Or Batman. I think it's time to work on some more electronic stuff. We do have a decent amount of circuits. I did make some plastic. I do have glass. We could make maybe some more fiberglass first. How much am I going to be able to make? Not much. It's going to have to be not much at all, actually. We could turn some of that gold into gold wire and make some advanced circuits. What do we want to make? What do we want? Well, let's see. Hardly scandalous compared to the Epstein gravity well? Yeah. 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 We definitely want a froth flotation cell, but that's going to be expensive to make. Not that we shouldn't do it, it's just going to be expensive to make. We could make some electric motors. Which would lead us toward the froth flotation cell. We also want a sensor-based belt sorter, but those are expensive as shite to make. So... But I don't know that I want the froth flotation cell until I start kind of rebuilding things. Also. Let's make 19 of these, because that'll use up all the fiberglass that I have. Made. We probably should go make some more plastic then. We do need to also work on this robotic assembly line. This is going to need motors. I think I'm only going to have one of these. I could have two, because they're used by both industry and electronics, but I think one is more than enough. We'll just do one. Servos. Servos are a pain in the ass if I remember correctly. Yeah, kind of. How long till the meteor kills everything? Quite a bit. Like 17 or 18 days. We're only about 40% of the way in. Or the way to it. I'm probably gonna end up with 2 of these electronics assemblies, just because I'll need one for making obscene amounts of fiberglass, and then one's for the other. You know what? Let's go ahead and do up 40 fiberglass, even though I won't be able to make all of it, and then we can go get some other stuff going. Let's make make electric motors. Do 4 of them. We bring over some steel and some more copper wiring. I'll use most of my circuits. We'll go get some oil going. Steel and copper wiring, and then get some oil going. This. And then some of these. Now's the time to do a recalc on our food as well. I think I'm going to avoid both Bear Supreme and boiled sausage for now. May add the boiled sausage back in later. For a massive black hole. That is a gravity well. Yeah, that's pretty good, I think. Still a lot of sweet salads, though, but those aren't so bad to make. So I needed steel. And I needed... Oopsie. I needed steel and I needed copper wiring, which I think I need to go mine some more copper. I think I only have that little bit of copper right there. Put you up there. Trying to be specific. Yeah, you're such a... You and sizes, Caladorn. Why are you so obsessed with how big something is? I thought those were... Yeah, those are singularities. Yeah. Uh-huh. I think we need to go mine some copper. But we should go kick off some oil drilling first, though. Let me grab some more food. We're gonna need it. Because if we're burning... if we're burning fuel... or pollution... then I think we should take advantage of in using as much electricity as possible. Fried hair haunches. I don't have enough of those. Okay, I need to make some more hair haunches and some more baked roast eventually. Seared meat. I know I have some of that. That's simmered meat. Wait, that's simmered meat? Oh, seared meat. I don't have any seared meat either. I do have some seared meat. No, that's prime cuts. Those aren't even. Those aren't even. What does seared meat take? Infused oil. Alright, I'll make 4 of those. But I'm not going to be happy about it. Ah! Caladorn, Caladorn, Caladorn. And then 2 fish and chips. That row. And I want 2 seared meat. $85. I think 87 is my ideal, so I'm missing a couple things somewhere. We'll see. Somewhere. Okay, let's get some oil cooking real quick, and then we can... go mine some copper. Eldorn, you remember this, right? Eating massive amounts of food into oil drilling? And for some reason, you just can't. I don't know why. You just can't get it out of your head. It's almost like I don't know, something won't let it go. Blame Malarian. Yeah. Yep. Okay, copper. Off we go to the copper. Is this road wide enough for you, Eleanor? The Boulevard of Broken Heretics. Oh, I should have brought my wheelbarrow. Go grab it. Stuff too. That's right, there's a whole bunch up here still. I may be setting you up for these. I mean, this may be on purpose. Ah. Good. Batman ain't doing shit. What else is new, Batman? What else is new? Alright, that's that deposit finally. May have been a tandem deposit, but nobody's counting. Let's do this one here. Weird. He's vanished again. That means it could be underground or up on the surface. Again. Gizmosaurus. Easy, cheap, high-calorie food. That's a kind of a contradiction in a way, because the higher the calorie food, especially the higher the nutrition food, the more complicated it is. Honestly, the best thing to do is to go here and see what's the most efficient, and then like add everything in, see what's the most efficient, and then start removing things that are annoying until you get to a good combination of things that you don't mind making, but that are also very efficient for you to eat. And that was a small one, although most of it was probably here in the roadway. Let's do a little quick cheat here. From this point, up and then down. Any copper up. Oh, there it is. Okay. I don't know how he's managing to do it with, you know, paws instead of fingers, but you know. Lose another one? Oh, there it is. All right, that was another smallish one. I'm not going to get the stuff out of the floor here just because I don't have anything to patch the floor with. We'll get that when we come through doing the actual road. Everything in the walls is fair game. Ceiling too. And this tree that's above this needs to go as soon as we get a chainsaw made. Which we're actually pretty close to being able to make. That was another small deposit. Let's see. Keep going. Pull forward. Got all of my tunnel copper. Present and accounted for. And then we'll have to do something else. Copper. I should try to find one of the big deposits. I may end up doing some, what I euphemistically call, administrative, prospecting. Just to save time. Especially given the fact that I'm alone in this, so it's, very time consuming to find things. Still doing good on that front, though. You're welcome. It's tough to say, and I haven't, to be completely honest with you, I haven't actually figured it out myself yet. Like, and part of it depends on your taste, like your character's taste. Too. I don't want to give you an answer that doesn't match your character's taste. So I think using that site is the best option because of those reasons. Playing solo and brand new. Wow. That's adventurous. It's a bit of a complicated game to play solo and you don't really know what you're up against yet. Okay, this is a nice sized copper deposit, so we might be able to finish up the truckload here. At least enough. Yeah, enough. Very in depth, yeah. I mean, we're 30-ish. How many streams are we in here? I don't even know. This is number 35. So we're 35 streams in, and we're just kind of now at the end game. Times, 2-ish hours per stream, plus a bunch of offline time. So there's a lot to do. It's a lot to do for one person. Everybody here said I was nuts. But, I mean, they already knew that anyway, so it's fine. Alright, can I find maybe 2 more chunks? This is my other tunnel. No, I don't see... Or 2 more blocks, rather? No. I mean, I could take them out of the floor, but... I could take these. Let me get 2 more blocks of this. The reason for that being... No, no, no. Let's see. Exactly. I'm gonna grab 2 more blocks of granite, too. Yeah, I completely agree with you, Iron Ducks, that I'm nuts. And not just for doing this. Alright, even numbers of stacks. Can I get more than that? I better not eat away at this anymore, because I'll fall in that hole for sure. Oh, Calidorn. Yes, someone did. I don't know who it was. Oh, while we're down here, actually. We drop down this way just a little bit. As you can see, I have dug out a lot of the crushed granite from the first 2 blasts. I think is all this is 2 blasts worth. Yeah, 2 blasts worth. You can see those are the points of the blast. So you can also see the shape of the blasts too. So it's a single point. At let's see, 1, 2, 5. Oh, there's gold right there. I'm literally standing on gold. One here. 2, 3, 4, 5. It's actually 6 blocks at one point, and then it's like a circle of 5, and then a bigger circle there, and so on. So that's kind of what the blast radius is for a blasting charge. Just so y'all know. So you do actually have to be 6 tiles away, otherwise you will damage 1 block of something every time. Kind of annoying. Oh well. Back up we go. Okay, so this goes in somewhere. Probably not there. It could go there, I guess, or some of it could go there. I have... That'll do. I could have blasted that copper too, but it was a little too close to the tunnel. I didn't want to do it for that reason. Alright, so crushed copper. We can do 20. Should give us 80 of that and 20 of that. And then I could eat something. And I already had a couple of crushed copper. 3.5. It's 22, probably. Yeah, 22. Okay. 22 concentrate. And I already have 5, 10, 13 concentrate. That means we should be able to smelt a decent chunk of copper. have some iron I can get rid of too. Let's do like 4 of those. Consolidate that a little bit. Start with 160 bars of copper going in here. And I need to move it around. It's in orange. Over there. Iron. Down here. Granite can come down there. Who would have thought wannabe squids love peanuts so much? Penchant for nuts, yes. No, whatever gave you that idea, Alzamar. Can't imagine what would give you that idea. All right, lots and lots of copper wire. Like a lot. That ought to do now. Nah, that shouldn't have been a clue at all. Let's see. Fried hare haunches. Oil's fine. Flour and prepared meat. Let's do... That should be okay for now. 38 prepared meat and 76 flour. And prepared meat. That won't do us any good. Make me 40. And flour. Can I carry that much? Yeah. Yeah. It's probably not any worse than anything Caloran has ever said. So... What's with you, Copper Bar Project? I don't know when you're running. Get rid of some of this, tailings. And Batman, too. Tentacle anime. I think you'd be surprised. Iron ducks. Just decorative. Definitely just decorative. Yeah, I think Batman would be into tactical anime too. Got a whole town, yeah. So that's been the project. It's gonna get a rebuild at some point. Among other things, it's gonna move down toward the end of this toward this intersection down here. The plan is to have 2 world encircling roads, one going north-south from this point. You can see part of it here. Part of it's a tunnel going about this far. It's going to go all the way around. And then the east-west one is nearly done. We only have that much more to go. And here in the town, it'll be a divided road like this. But there's going to be a building on each of the 4 corners, and then the town's going to extend this way. However far it gets, it gets. I don't know how far it's going to get, but a lot of this, most everything here, if not everything here, is going to get rebuilt along the way. But it's still going to be made out of all the different types of materials, because I do want to represent all the different levels of advancement in the game throughout the town. But yes, it's kind of supposed to resemble a little bit anyway, kind of like a western town, where all the buildings are kind of smushed together, sharing common walls. It's also common, I guess, in Europe too, a little bit. But the idea was to resemble like an Old West town. Old West, like a boom town kind of thing. So yeah, and then these buildings back here will go away. They'll become members of the road as well. But this is smelting here, and then I have a bit of a miscellaneous here, but mostly a lab. But then this got stuffed in here because of reasons. So it's definitely going to be a bit bigger than this, but it's representative of the way that I want things to kind of go. Okay, I need to go get that prepared meat and prepare to move it over to the other end of the town. That's part of the reason it needs to be rebuilt. I have this kitchen down here that's doing like campfire and milling and butchering. And then I have a kitchen over here that's doing the middle tier professions, the cooking and the baking. And then I have not enough room so I stuffed them over here instead, the kitchen and the stove doing the advanced cooking stuff. I don't have advanced baking yet, but that goes back into the bakery oven. So I have kitchen stuff kind of spread around, and I want to have everything all together for the kitchen. Milling may or may not be in the kitchen, but if not, it'll be right next door. And then things like farming, which is in here with scutching and painting, that needs to get rearranged. I think the painting might end up going in with the lab, because it's kind of where it's used mostly. And then having moving the farmer's table into a building kind of next to the kitchen would be the logical thing, I think. Scutching as well will go nearby there. The one pottery table will be in there because it's a gathering thing. So it kind of goes with this. And then I'll have a second pottery table in the building where I'm going to make bricks at. And it'll be devoted to brick making. I'll have 2 kilns, one for brick making devoted and one for the logging part, making the charcoal. The one masonry recipe, or 2 masonry recipes, need not apply. Not worried about those. But that's kind of the idea, is to have one building for each profession, and then above the buildings are apartments, basically. Each set of 4 buildings or so is are different rooms for living quarters here. And this, I never actually even used these 2 rooms up here. I probably will when we do the rebuild, but right now I'm not using them all. And then over there's 1, 2, 3, 4 of them on that side. Same kind of thing. Okay, wire. How many hours do I have in this server? 300 or so? No. No. On camera, about 70, 75 maybe. Off camera, no more than double. No more than half that many again. But probably not even that many. You can kind of tell because we're 12 or 13 days in. So 12 or 13 times 24. But also not because we did sleep through a lot. So yeah, somewhere in that neighborhood. Probably sometime at the beginning. In the first stream, I probably talked about how many hours I had in the game. I hope I did, because then I can tell you how many hours I spent on this. But I wish I'd written down what Steam said, how many hours I had, because right now we're pushing 2,200. I'm pushing 2,200 hours in this game on Steam, plus a few hundred off Steam. And, yeah. So there's that. I think I also have more sausage too. Yeah, it's, I mean, I've played this game a lot in the last 7 years. Yeah, I've been playing this game for 7 years, almost exactly now. Just past 7 years. And so, yeah. Long time. Make some more meat stock. I should always have that going, actually, because or mostly always have that going, because it takes a long, long time. Let's do another 100 of that. And that's an hour and 40 minutes to make 100 meat stock. To be fair, there was one going until recently, so it's fine. Like, I didn't over whatever it, but... So I think we should continue working on our road. Because Gizmosaurus got me thinking about it. So let's do that. And try to finish some of this east-west road. More of this east-west road today. I want to fix or clean up this these tailings here before we go, though. I'm going to have to shift all those down. Alright, well, then I'm not going to do it entirely right now. I put those in my pocket? I can. Alright, these got to go downstairs. I'm going to need some stockpiles, I think. Do I have any in here? Nay. Do I have any in here? 1. I want at least 2 more. Let's make 4. Where can you find iron? Either the desert or the grasslands. And no, it's not super deep. If you're in the desert, which I'm kind of right here, kind of straddling the edges, iron should be here at about level 50 or so. Most of this area here was a combination of iron and sand. Sand above, iron below. So that's a good height for iron. And then if you go down a bit further, actually let me grab these 2 stockpiles before we go too deep. And really, even in the grassland, you should be able to find iron not too deep either. There just won't be as much. Iron is very abundant in the desert, but just as a piece of warning information for you, don't let that tempt you. Iron goes a very long, long way, especially as you get more efficient at refining it. So don't build in the desert. Yeah, here's the next level of iron. You'll find it down around block 20 or so. No, around block 12 or so. So kind of here as well. There may be another level in the desert, or desert proper. But don't let the idea of there being a lot of iron in the desert tempt you to build in the desert. It's not worth it. What you need more than iron, long term, is fuel. Especially once you get to making steel. So I actually recommend being relatively close to a swamp. You will find in the swamp both coal and peat in abundance. There's coal in the grasslands too, and you probably saw the coal as we were coming down the stairs there. But coal in abundance and peat in abundance in the swamp, and you can turn the peat into charcoal very, very efficiently, especially once you have logging. Pete likes to hang out in the swamp. It's just his kind of thing. I don't know, he's weird, I guess. And then, no, he likes it. Trust me, he likes it. He likes being in the swamp. He's like... Shrek, basically. Yeah, so the swamp is the best place for fuel. And if you're going to make steel, whether you're playing solo or you're playing in a group, then that's actually where you want to be for smelting, as long as you're not super far from, no, that would make Mrs. G Fiona. I mean, logically. As long as you're not too far from your sources of metal, either the grasslands or the desert for iron, and then the coal of the forest for gold and copper. Also, there's gold in the jungle, and I think there's also copper in the mountains too, in the cold zones, but definitely in the cold forest. That's a good place to catch lots of copper and gold, as is evidenced by the fact that I'm mining both in that area right now. So as long as you're not too far from those zones, which you're never too far from the grasslands, because the grasslands is the most abundant biome on a world. But yeah. But if you're doing steel, if you're just doing basic smelting, then you're fine if you don't have that much fuel. But if you're going to do steel, you want to be in the swamp or near the swamp to be able to get as much fuel as possible, because it takes like 320 charcoal to make 160 steel, I think, and then it's 160 crushed coal to make 160 steel. That's an efficient batch. This is why I'm using those numbers. So that's where you really want to be for that reason. You really got to be in there in order to get enough stuff to make efficient supplies or efficient steel. So or sufficient steel, I should say. Yeah, and that's at max efficiency. That's with the where is it? That's with the lavish workspace, which I recommend always taking. Saves you 5%, and it adds up, especially if you're playing on a server with a lot of people, but it adds up anyway. And then also, obviously, the profession-specific modules, the Tier 5 modules. So, yep. Do it. Do it, do it, do it. Okay, so this was 6, 5, and 6, so this is 7, 8, 9. Tailings 7. Tailings 8. Tailings 9. Okay, so let's see. You can bring this stuff over here. 1, 2. 3. And then 5, I think. Did I empty out? Empty down? Yeah. 1, 2 are empty. 3 and 5 are partially empty. Now I can bring down all those tailings from above. Let's see. I should be able to see them now, probably. Yeah. Oh, yeah. And here they are. You go into 5. And you can go into 3 if there's room. Not. So the rest of you can go into 2. I have a little bit of tailings, and this is all solo play. Imagine how many tailings I would have if I were playing on a server with a bunch of people also demanding about a lot of iron, and the other metals. I mean, that's 9 stockpiles. 6 of them are full, and I probably have a 7th one full total if you add that one and that one together. So it's yeah. Addicted wants a hydrate. That's the end of the hydro. Maybe I should go get some more. And then securing the Squidward hat. Actually, let me go get some water before I do the hat. There's 4 reasons. Be right back. All right, here's the hat. Headphones back on. And page 202. I was here to protect the peace, a peace that I firmly believe is in the interests of both our peoples. If I had attempted to board that ship, I am quite certain that you and I would not be having this pleasant conversation, and that ships on both sides would now be arming for war. The Wounded, Star Trek The Next Generation, Season 4, Episode 12 of The Wisdom of Picard. Derpy Dave, welcome in. Long time not a long time no speak of, because I did just make smart-ass comments in your Discord server just the other day. And as I was doing whatever I was doing there, I picked up this stockpile, so I need to put it back down. This is mine 12. Yeah. How you doing? Glad to see you're feeling and doing better, by the way. I don't know if I said that or not in Discord, but I can say that here because I can. Good. We should go get that plastic we made. I did load this down, but I should still have plenty of room for plastic. Let's go grab some plastic. I'm good. Same shit, different day, basically, for me. Should probably pave this road, too, here at some point. Lots of plastic. 300. Back we go. Kill that turtle? You did. Mine now. Okay, plastic goes into probably down, not that far apparently. There it is. And then that one piece of meat can go in here. I think we're okay on food for a little while. No, I needed to make some more baked roast. 19 raw roasts. And then we'll go do some road work. Eight. Are they going to stack on there, or are they going to stack in their own way? They're going to stack on there. Can I wait for them? Yeah, we can wait a minute. It's fine. Anything else we need to do while we're here? Well, we could take that skill that we got the book for. Actually, we could make the table for it. That would be a good idea. Here's that. Composites. Come on, I got a steak this time. I have it configured that I only get a steak every 4. And we've used 2 of the steaks. Now we must use 3. One, 2. Default 1. Only use 2. The default 1 doesn't count. Huh. Oh well. We don't need very many of them, so it doesn't matter. We're not trying to control anything here other than our own claim for table purposes, so it's fine, but weird still. 19 of those roasts. Come down here, and then we can set up the craft of that composites table. She's in here. Advanced carpenter table. It needs 5 steel saw blades. Well, 4.5, but 5 steel saw blades and some steel plates. To make some plate, it's no problem. And the 5 saw blades. Let's see. Let's make 4 of these. Efficiency-wise. Des as well. Welcome in, Des. Let's see. A dad joke. What do you call spaghetti in disguise? Snowball as well. Welcome in. What do you call spaghetti in disguise? Are the saw blades here? No, the saw blades are here. An impasta.
Poke, poke, poke. Is that all you do?
Thanks for the poke, Snowball. No, steel saw blades aren't in here either. Well, I guess I should have looked. Oh, they're there. Alright, that's good. I need 5 of them. We're going to need more for the other thing, though, so let's make 6. Since it's just as efficient to make just a little bit more efficient to make the 6th one, and then we'll make whatever we need. And Gizmosaurus, thank you for the follow as well. Make those, and good. Yes, I'm gonna go do that road, but and been distracting myself here. I'm doing good. Hope you're doing good as well, Des. You probably shouldn't be going to masonry. It's fine. Yeah, they should be going down here. And then this one. And where is the steel actually at? There. Okay. That'll do too. Alright, 5 of these. They can go over to the thingy over there. Then I'll grab a stack of food and then we can go work on that road. Probably. Although that'll be done in 40 seconds, so maybe not. Let's see. Baked roast. Fish and chips. Make some more of those. Or sweet salads. Two fried hare haunches. And seared meat. If I'm going to make fish and chips, I'm going to want to make some more fish. It does take a while, so let's start that up too. This game is one of those that's kind of full of distractions. You intend to do one thing, and then you think about 14 other things, and then you go and do those 14 other things. Like, for example, I need to make another module for, whatever it is. This carpentry table. Which means I need some more basic researches here. Already found iron in the desert? Nice. And I need to bring over my gears too. Okay. We'll let that do its thing, and we're going to actually go and work on that road. So I'm going to keep it divided beyond this intersection. And then bring it together just before the ramp, I think. Now let's go this way. And is that for sure where I want that ramp to be? I kind of think it needs to be there. I think that's a good spot for it, so we'll keep it there. All this comes out. all this comes out, get digging. Don't want to dig up too much at a time, though, because of the wanting to make sure that I have enough materials for it. Come out 2, though. It's 5. This stays that wide, though. Fine. Random plant there. That. Here. Too hungry. Let's kind of start with that. Right here. Join a friend and another, but always fun to see. Yes, good to see you too, Des. Give me a holler when you start streaming again, if you start streaming again. But yeah, you guys would definitely like this game. Kind of got, you know, some kind of farming to it, you know, farming, gathering kind of game on top of automation and different kinds of things. So it's kind of a nice blend of different game subjects as well. Yeah, that's right there, and then we do this like that. Okay. Right. And then this edge. East times 5. Again. I guess I need some stone over the center line, but I do have some right there, so that'll be fine. 5 there. 5 there. And then actually do that. We have these. 5 of those. And then this can be that. 5 of those. Now, do I have 60 more? Oh, I got plenty. Okay. Let's go to town. Just because these pillars things here look stupid, I'm going to take this one down too. Look stupid standing over there by themselves, that is. This needs to come out anyway. No. Okay. That can stay. This comes out. How far do I go? Well, let's actually look at these chunks a bit. Because I need to decide where I stop the divided highway a bit. Oh no, no space. Oh no. Okay, we can put that over there. Going over there someplace. that one. This one. I think it needs to stop here. I think our divided highway stops here. It could go in the middle, I guess. I want it to be a few tiles away from the end of this ramp, though. We could do it somewhere in the middle. Be fine, I guess. Actually, I shouldn't take out this row, because that should become more center tile there. At least until we stop the divided. I don't know where exactly, but somewhere. Maybe I do this like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tiles away from the ramp. Where's that put me? Yeah. I think that's a good spot. I didn't want to do that. That there. Take this crushed rock out of that, though. These can come out. Those come out. Okay. So edge lines again. We do this to 7 blocks worth. And then we go get some more. There. That one should come out, actually. And we should put in a white block there. I think that's what I did on the other end. I can go check the other end, but I think that's what I did on the other end. And then we can do this to there. And more. To there. Let's go take a look at that the other end of this boulevard. So I did exactly that. The white block. And then I had the road come narrower after the white block. Which actually I feel like this is maybe a little bit too tight. I think I'm going to actually back this down by one more. But I need a asphalt block to do so. I think I'm going to move this down and have 2 blocks here. So let's plan for that. There, and let's see how that works out. I don't know how it's going to work out, but we'll see how it works out. I like third person for the truck, but I do not like it for player. Take this out. Or the, whatever, the character avatar thingy. There. I do think I need to back this one down then, too. I don't think I want this any closer there, or do I? No, I think it'll be... Let's just move this over by one more. That there. There. Edge lines. There. There. And this can go here. I think that's fine in terms of relative position of the ramp. Then we have, oopsie, we have 41 more blocks. A 5 wide ramp is 5 times 4, which is 20 blocks. So we could do 2 ramps at 5 wide. But I also need to clear some of this stuff out then, too. I should get this sulfur out of here and put dirt in its place, if nothing else. It looks weird. But then I need more sulfur. Take this limestone out too. Where it's visible. Like we don't have enough dirt. Here. That's 5. That's gonna come out too. Okay. I think that's okay. So, we're not gonna do edge lines on the ramps. We haven't been doing edge lines on the ramps. Because there's not an edge line. It's this line that's in the middle of the block, and I don't like it. Okay, there's that 8, and I have 1 left, and I know exactly what I want to do with it. Down the other end. Because that's the end of the bridge. So yeah, let's do this here. And you can become a white block. You guys come out. Let's put the line in there. And the one more, you guys can become solid. Back. Here we go. That's better, space-wise. Okay. So that takes care of that job. Bunch of crap to get rid of now. Let's see. You all can go in there. You can go in there too. No, fine. That and this. And it looks like I need to crush some of this sulfur. Not going to do too much of it. Probably just actually one stack be enough. Or will it? May or may not be one enough. I think it's enough. That goes there. This goes there. This goes there. Yeah, that was enough. And then these can go in there. Make more roads. Okay, and then these stone blocks, I have a perfect place for them. On the bridge. There we go. Try doing a 3-point or more point turn here, but not a good idea. I did do some of this, but you can see I didn't do the full width yet. It goes up to the top, and then that's it. It doesn't go beyond that down toward the farm yet. Okay, I think it might be a good place to stop for the night. I brought over a bunch more raw sausage. Did I boil it already? I did. Okay. Let's take that over here to the research area and drop it into the research process here. So we can make some more of these culinary papers for later. We're still going to be about 35 or 40 short of the sausages and the bread both. And then, but that's fine because I'm making a bunch of those, making 20 of those. So it's it'll be fine. But let's find ourselves a raid target and get on out of here. I was going to raid Ogrimscar, but he ended up quitting early tonight. Today was his his birthday. But he was going to raid for a long time, but he must have not started feeling well or something. Let's see. Oh, I can answer that question, Gizmo, before we go. Let's take a look. Addicted, one of the games we enjoyed is adding combat. Now what? Clay molds do not take pottery. They take gathering. Gathering is used to make clay molds. So you have, as long as you have gathering, you're good to go for clay molds. Even though it's at a pottery table, it's not a pottery skill. It's a gathering skill. So yeah, yep. Which game, Addicted? And Iron Ducks, you stay safe as well. Thanks for coming in. So let's see. Who do we want to raid then tonight? Let's see. How about Sui? Sui's playing a game called Galactic Getaway. It's like whatever those are called that I can't remember the name of now. Like not a survival crafter, but like a builder crafter kind of farming gathering type of game, maybe. It looks like she's playing a bunch of different games tonight to review Key Frenzy. So stick around and let's go say hi to Sui. And then if Addicted can respond to that, we will answer that one. Otherwise, this week we'll be live tomorrow night with Jeff, possibly IT as well, playing probably Unrailed 2. So come back and check us out tomorrow for Sunday Shenanigans. And then we'll be live again Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday with more eco. Tuesday, we'll definitely focus on composite lumber. That'll be some exploration of that. I haven't done that in a very long time, so that'll be something good to take a look at. Also, check out my YouTube channel if you aren't over there already. If you're not already over there watching this live, or you're not watching this VOD over there, or you haven't watched any of my other stuff over there, then make sure you check that out. There's content there every day, new content for YouTube that is not found anywhere else besides YouTube. So check that out. We're playing right now Planet Crafter and Outworld Station, both kind of space themed games, but radically different beyond that. So check those out for sure. And then take a look through my archive of content. There's like 5 years worth of content out there. So check that out. Actually, almost 6 years worth of content out there. Stream archives as well as YouTube specific content. And then if you aren't already in our Discord, consider joining us there. We hang out, talk about games and technology, share memes, talk about other subjects too. Astro Colony is adding combat. Ugh. Well, Astro Colony wasn't that much of a sale for me, so I mean, I don't know that I was ever going to play it again anyways. It just didn't catch for me. But so it's fine with me, but also like why? Why do these games have to add combat? Oftentimes when they add combat late, it doesn't really do much for the game, but whatever. And then while you're in Discord, come and hang out with us on Friday nights for community game night. We play games that are free or cheap. Games you can easily get into. You don't have to be there week to week kind of thing. We vote on the game in the afternoon, and then we play whatever wins the vote in the evening. So yeah. So come and hang out with us, and let's do some of that. But until then, come and hang out with us for other reasons too. So thank you all for coming tonight. Thanks for hanging out with me. Thanks for the chats and redeems. Gizmosaurus, thank you again for the follow. And I will see you all again tomorrow night for Sunday Shenanigans. Have a good one. Bye for now.